Now, President Cyril Ramaphosa has set Friday as the deadline for parties to resolve their difference over clauses 4 and 5 of the BELA Act. Now, last week, the Solidarity Movement said it reached a settlement with Basic Education Minister Siviwe Gwarube over the bill, and the controversial clauses in the bill will no longer be implemented on December the 13th. But the presidency says the agreement between the minister and Solidarity has no bearing in law or practical effect. Operational head of the Solidarity Movement, Werner Himan, joins us to discuss this further. Werner, good morning. Thank you for speaking to us this morning here on Newslink on eNCA. You've heard what the presidency has to say with regards to this agreement. You've heard of course, some parties, political parties, has to say about it. With just a few days now to go, you still believe that this agreement that you've made with the minister will have an impact or an effect on the implementation of the clauses, Werner?
Good morning, Janelle. Thank you so much for this opportunity and to address this important matter. Yes, absolutely. The agreement is valid. It is legitimate. It's an agreement that has been promulgated, or rather produced from an official process within NETLAC. And perhaps to be very clear on your question, firstly, it must be stated that there are two agreements. One agreement is with the minister. That is a bilateral agreement. That's an agreement that goes to more of the core and the specific provisions within Section 4 and Section 5. And there's a second agreement with the presidency. That agreement has been signed by a senior official, the DDG, within the presidency. And this process was initiated in October already. And with each meeting and with each document that has been forwarded and transferred between the parties, it must be always established what is your mandate and are you properly authorized. So we were properly authorized, all parties involved, and received proper mandate throughout this process. But I think what's important, if I may lastly refer to an important paragraph. Now, this doesn't form part of the agreement because it doesn't have to, but it forms part of the documents that were transferred within the parties, within the NETLAC process. So it's part of the NETLAC record.